How many years have I been saying that we're heading into a mini ice age? And yet these leftist loonies keep crying out global warming, climate change. Even this pathetic piece of shit that's the president, supposed president of the United States, Joe Climate Change Biden. Yeah, right. As I've been telling you here in Melbourne, it's never been colder in the last 3 or 4 years. But it compares nothing to what's happening in the United States right now. Historic deep freeze leaves several dead. Delays the Vaseline efforts. I'm not going to worry about that shit. Let's read it. A historic winter storm has killed at least 21 people, left millions of Texans without power. Well, you know why that is. Because they've replaced all the cold power with frickin' useless windmills that are all frozen with ice. Bit hard for windmills to turn when it's covered in ice. You pathetic dumb fuck leftist loonies who keep spewing this renewable energy shit. About time you fucking got a life. I mean, come on. We knew this was going to happen. The brutal cold has engulfed vast swaths of the United States. Shuddering BS-19, not worried about that. At least 21 people have died in Texas, Louisiana, Kentucky, Missouri, according to police and local media. People don't die when it's warm. I'm sorry, give us global warming for Christ's sake. We don't want this shit. You can't live a life like that. But yeah, we gotta cool the planet. Gotta cool the planet. That's why they sprayed our skies for how many years? Has that been the major cause of this mini ice age? You can probably bet on it. A person rides a bicycle through snow. Look at that shit. Texas is pretty warm normally. Yeah. 3 people found dead after tornado hit a seaside town. Yeah, they'll blame that tornado on climate change. Family perished in a Houston area house fire while using a fireplace to stay warm. Amazing. Even try to keep warm kills you. The storm that overwhelmed power grids and immobilized the southern plains carried heavy snow and freezing rain into New England and the deep south and left behind painfully low temperatures. Wind chill warnings extended from Canada into Mexico. Other causes of death included car crashes and carbon monoxide poisoning. I'm surprised they didn't say these people died from COVID. Look at this, will you? Look at this. This is global warming, is it? It's a laugh. It is a freaking laugh. What do you call them? The Extinction Rebellion idiots that protest, saying that the planet's warming. I mean, with this pandemic, scamdemic, what's going on? No one in the right mind could have believed that the planet is inhabited by absolute brain-dead dumb fucks. But, yep, it's proved it. Anyway, it just makes it even more pathetic. Anyone that believes this global warming shit, officials in Texas drew criticism as the state energy grid repeatedly failed. Wow. Forcing rolling blackouts. Freezing weather stilled giant, there it is. Freezing weather stilled giant wind turbines. Useless as tits on a ball. We said that from day one. And we gotta replace the tried and true fossil fuels. Tried and true for how many, years? Over 100 years. With these bullshit wind turbines that dot the West Texas landscape, making it impossible for energy companies to meet escalating demand. President Joe Biden, go back here, assured the governors of hard-hit states that the federal government stands ready to offer any emergency resources needed. Like you give a shit. Biden, who was heading to Milwaukee to participate in a CNN town hall, declared the weather at his destination cold as the devil up there. Cold as the devil up there? It's a strange phrase. Cold as the devil. Houston Mayor Sylvester Turner, said 1.3 million people in his city remained without power. Kind of feel sorry for them. The city was looking for businesses that still had power to open the doors as warming centres. It's critically important to get the power restored as quickly as possible. I mean, this is going to be happening worldwide in all these countries that got this bullshit. Yep. Get ready, Australia. In the coming winter, it'll be the coldest winter. I'm putting it down now. It'll be the coldest winter in our history. But don't worry, the Weather Bureau will tell you it's above average as we freeze our nuts off. Officials in South Texas warn citizens to not bring grills or propane heaters indoors. Hospitals have treated people for carbon monoxide poisoning as they tried to heat icy homes using those items. Then it rolls into the Vaseline, not interested. Freeze will linger. Storms dumped snow and ice from Ohio to the Rio Grande through the long President's Day holiday weekend. And treacherous weather was expected to grip much of the US through till the weekend. Forecasters predicted up to 4 inches of snow and freezing rain. I can go on and on. We're calling it Storm System 2, whatever that means, with very similar placement to the previous storm. An Arctic air mass descended over much of the country. Yeah, go on. Why not say it's the polar vortex bullshit or some other crap? In typically toasty Dallas-Fort Worth, -17 broke a record set in 1903. 1903. 117 years ago, it was -11. It smashed that. Smashed it by 6 degrees. And it's global warming, is it? Where's Al Gore now, I wonder? Where is Al Gore now? Sitting comfortably in his 10-bedroom mansion with heaters going. Not a problem for him, because he's made squillions. He's laughing. The guy should be in prison. Actually worse, but, prison will do. Millions of people in Texas are without power amid sub-freezing temperatures that stretch from Canada. With more than 4.4 million power outages in Texas alone, authorities shut down inoculation. Oh, look, I don't worry about that shit. All right, that's it. Yep. How many times do I have to keep telling people? We are heading into a mini ice age. And yet these leftist loonies keep spewing global warming. Absolute friggin' morons.